Hello guys, my name is Dr. K from Brisbane, Australia, and I'm the man behind MCART Tech, which is a brand mainly specializing in designing and manufacturing camera accessories for content creators. Today, I'm going to share unboxing videos of our latest products, NATONEX NS3m, which is sitting right here in front of me. It's mainly an accessory for DJI RS3 mini gimbal, which is also sitting here next to me. And what it does is it expands the connectivity of gimbal by allowing you to use all three NATO rails on the accessory. That means you have the freedom to add more accessories to your DJI Mini in any way you see fit. And it also comes with a shoulder and neck strap, which allows you to operate the gimbal more easily and move it around more comfortably. This product comes in three different color combinations. The first one is called Orange Dusk. Obviously, it's orange and black color. The second one is called Golden Graphite, which is gold color on dark gray graphite. And finally, the last one is Golden Snow, which is a combination of white and gold. It also comes with two different varieties of the neck and shoulder strap. The one that you can see here is the gold on graphite. And the other one is obviously Orange Dusk, which is orange and black. For obvious reasons, we decided not to go with the strap in the colors of white and gold, because you can all imagine what's going to happen if you just use it for a few days. Today, we're not going to talk about features and the specifications of this product. If you're interested to know more about NATONEX, all you need to do is go to our MCART Tech website, which gives you heaps of information about this, or you can keep an eye on our social media channels looking for videos that's going to explain everything you need to know about this. If you're interested in getting yourself a NATONEX and you're living in the United States and you also own an RS3 mini gimbal, the easiest way for you is to jump on our Amazon US store or Shopify store. Australians can visit our Amazon Australia store, Shopify Australia, and most of the other countries can actually order the NATONEX through our Amazon US store, which currently is shipping the product to most of the countries in the world. We're also setting up our Amazon store in Europe soon, hopefully, which means we will be able to bring this product to you if you're living in a European country. So let's get to the unboxing video. Alright, let's start unboxing NATONEX. This is Orange Dusk model. And to start, I'm going to need my baby knife to start unwrapping the shrink wrapping. The shrink wrapping material that we use for this is polyolefin. It's supposed to be recyclable, but honestly, because it's soft plastic and it's not very easy to recycle soft plastic, most of the recycling facilities have difficulty trying to get this one back to the recycling cycle. So still, don't throw it in the bin, just put it in your recycling bin or just give it to the recycling centers. We had to use it to protect the prints and the artwork on the box, because one of our philosophies at MCART is that if a product is a good product, we prefer to design a good box for it as well. So that's the reason, that's the whole philosophy behind the fancy boxes that you see from us. So the box is designed and the box is made from thick cardboard. It's got the company's logo on one side, we got the brand logo, we got the product name here, which is the NATONEX NS3m, and we also have put the compatible part for it, which is the DJI RS3 mini gimbal. So this part is not going to be compatible with any other gimbals except for RS3 mini from DJI. So that's one important thing you need to consider. On the back, we got the brand's details here, we got the contact details here in case you need to get in touch with us. We got a note here for you that's saying this box is designed to be reused. Our preference, number one preference, and priority is to use our packaging, reuse them rather than trying to recycle them, because recycling needs a lot of resources just to return some of the products and packagings that you currently see in the market, just to take them back again and reuse them. So if you can reuse it, just we can keep the stuff in this box. This is a sturdy, this is very strong box. It's not something that's going to bend or easily destroyed. So use it, and then if you didn't have any use for it, just recycle it responsibly. This box is made from at least 90% recycled paper. It's fully recyclable. This section, you got a list of everything that's included in the box. We got the part numbers and the barcode, everything here, and then we got different features of the NATONEX itself, and the StrapX, which is the neck and shoulder strap which comes with it. Now let's have a look inside the box. Inside the box we left you some messages as well here. It's a message from me as a designer to you as a user, how to connect it, tells you who we are here. We got some notes about the possible issues that some people might have with the screws, because the screws, as I will explain to you later, are 0.7 millimeter pitch. So you need to make sure that you use the screws provided with this inside the box, but if you lose them, you need to make sure that you get the correct size of the screws, otherwise you're gonna cause severe damage to your gimbal screw hole threads. This is the product warranty. We put some information about the ecosystem of this product, and then we share some of our commitment for a sustainable future here, and then you got a barcode here that you can take you to the product support page. All right, the first piece out of the box is the neck and shoulder strap. Gotta get that one. Gotta put the box aside. The neck and shoulder strap, it comes in a biodegradable and compostable plastic bag. There are some warnings on it. Just keep it away from reach of children and pets. And let's have a look inside. All right, this is the neck and shoulder strap that comes with NATONEX. We call it StrapX. It's made of very high quality material, and as you see, we got the company's logo there, so it stands out from similar products. We got a very thick foam core here, which, if you see, is about 2 to 3 times thicker than the normal straps that other manufacturers use. And this is just to provide you with extra comfort when you are hanging a heavy gimbal with heavier accessories attached to it. So we also got the breathable mesh on the back, which gives you comfort, prevents you from sweating too much, makes it easier, especially if you're living and working in a hot environment like where we are in Australia. We got PU letters on both ends to connect it to the straps, which are very strong. And as you see, all the metal pieces and connectors and the buckles, okay, they're all made of metals, they're not plastic. So we haven't used any plastic in here. And we got thick, durable, very strong nylon straps. And these nylon straps are actually expandable on both sides, so you can increase the size, which means it goes all the way here, and the same on the other side. So when you do that one, it increases the size of this shoulder neck strap to around 1.5 meters, 150, 160 centimeters. So you can either use it around your neck to operate the gimbal, or you can just pass it over one shoulder under the other shoulder, like a messenger bag strap. All right. We've got to put this one aside. The next part which is the insert and the product itself. Round. So the product is again in a biodegradable compostable bag, and it's fixed in an insert to be able to move it around without moving too much during shipping. Remove the insert There is nothing special about it. It's just cardboard. Just put in the recycling bin. Same with the bag. The bag can go in to the normal rubbish bin. It's biodegradable, starts to break down to save, pieces in the environment. And this is the main part, which is the NATONEX orange dusk. So it's black anodized body with orange silicon pads here. So what it does, it goes around the neck of your gimbal. It connects to the gimbal through these holes here on the NATO rail of the gimbal. And instead of one NATO rail on one side, it gives you 3 NATO rails, 2 on the sides, 1 at the front. So instead of attaching everything to the gimbal on just the left side, you can distribute different accessories around the gimbal, which gives you better weight distribution. It gives you more stability. It prevents you from having fatigue in your shoulders and wrist and forearm when you're operating the gimbal, which happened to myself. And that was the whole reason I started designing this thing. And it actually gives you steadier shots. So this is not made of just a normal ordinary aluminium alloys. It's made of a very strong aluminium alloy called 7075. They usually call it aviation grade aluminium because it's very lightweight and it's very, very hard. So the hardness is almost twice as just a normal aluminium alloys. The surface finish we got here is hard anodized, so we try to make the anodizing as thick as possible to give it better resistance against environmental factors. We got silicon pads to protect the surface of your gimbal when you attaching it or removing it. Then we got connectors on both ends, both sides at the back for the strap. And then we got the NATO rails with 1/4 inch holes here. This one has got 1, this one has got 3/4 hole, the 1/4 inch holes, and this one has got 1. What is special about the front rail is that it's a square shape, so you can connect your NATO clamps either horizontally or vertically, which gives you more flexibility to use different kind of accessories based on their size and the position of the NATO clamps on them. All right, so also got this little bag here. Comes with an Allen key and 2 M4 screws. But as I told you, the M4 screws are 0.7 millimeter pitch, which means the distance here between the between the 2 threads on the same screw. You need to be careful with that because there are 2 different types of screws in the markets. One of them is 0.5 millimeter and the other one is 0.7 millimeter between the threads. So I made a mistake initially and I double checked with DJI and they told me it's 0.5, so I used the 0.5 and it completely destroyed the threads on my gimbal. So you don't do that. When I got in touch with DJI, they had very solid support network and they simply replaced the part that I had damaged and everything back to normal. So make sure you use these screws, or if you need replacement screws, make sure that you get the 0.7 millimeter thread or get in touch with us. We can support you in that area as well. And finally, there is one more thing right at the bottom of your box, and that's a repurposing sticker. So what it does, let's say you listen to us and you decide to, instead of throwing away the box for recycle, put it in the recycle, you try to reuse it. So we designed this. You take the sticker off, peel it off, put it on the box, and then you cover the artwork, and then you create yourself a bit of a space on top that you can put the content, put notes and everything, and repurpose this box from a product box to a storage box. And well, it's one step towards to at least undo some of the harm that we've done so far to our planet. All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And follow us. We're going to put more videos about NATONEX in the application. I'm going to show you some examples and we'll see how we go from there. Take care.